Guys, Trevor with Ecommerce Paradise. So today we're going to research home furniture, try to find some competitors and suppliers. And yeah, as usual, the way we go about this is trying to find niche stores first. And then from there, we're going to vet these niche stores to see if they're on Shopify, see if they're online only, and and then we can extract their suppliers. Let's see. So niche stores, we're looking for anything that's got like the word furniture in it. But usually we want the word furniture first, or some kind of a branding word that's like a retailer, like warehouse or something. So I'm going to open a bunch of these in new tabs, and then we're going to go look through each one. So anything where furniture is a second word, usually it's a brand. Discount furniture, something like that, where the discount comes first. Usually it's like a retail store. Furniture cart. Anywhere where it has like any store where it has the name of the city. Furniture pick, that's going to be obviously a brick and mortar. Let's see. I think I recognize this one. I'm going to start with this one here, the classy home. So in order to find their website, we actually have to go do regular Google search. All right, so let's see. First of all, are they on Shopify? So in order to see if they're on Shopify, we're going to cover over the categories and see if they say collection slash, and they don't. They say slash category slash, so it's not on Shopify. They've gone out of business. Well, that's a sign of the times, isn't it? Okay, so cancel that. But they're still running shopping ads. Maybe they're free shopping ads. That's probably what it is. All right, so let's go to furniture pick. All right, so let's see. Are they on Shopify? They are not. Are they online only? Do they have brick and mortar? What I'm looking for is any kind of a showroom. Information about a showroom. Don't see anything, but down here it says something about... Okay, well, I think they're online only. They're not on Shopify, but at least they're online only, so that's a good thing. The last thing we want to make sure is they sell multiple brands, because sometimes these, private label brands, they won't have multiple brands on their website. It'll just be all products from their private label brand. So we're looking for like a brands drop-down menu or something like that, or like a authorized dealer of these brands. And I don't see it, so what I'm guessing is that this is like a private labeler. So we're gonna skip that. All right, furniture cart. Okay, here we go. Shop by brands. That's good. It's not on Shopify, so we're not going to be able to extract listings from them, but at least we know they have multiple brands. Now let's see if they have any kind of a showroom. I don't think they do location discounts. Okay, no. Yeah, cool. So online only, multiple brands. So you can pretty safely assume that most of these brands, if not all of them, are drop shipping brands. And there's a lot of them here. Acme, Ico, American Drew, American Woodcrafters, Art Furniture. So there's a ton of brands here listed on this page, which is great, but we want to find out which products are their best sellers. So in order to do that, since it's not a Shopify store, we can't just go to like see everything on their website in one page. We're going to have to go through each main category at a time. But here we go. So what we're really looking to do is we're looking to find a list of popular brands. Sometimes they'll put it on their website here. I think this is actually alphabetical. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use that list. But if they had something on their website where it's like listing out brands non-alphabetically, you'd probably be able to assume that it's based on, here we go, top trending products. So right here on their homepage. And this is all furniture stuff, so we can look at this one here. Let's try to determine who the best-selling brands are. because we have a whole list of suppliers now, which is great, but we need to find out which ones are best sellers. Modern Loft Collection. Aspen Home. Okay, so Aspen Home is one of their best-selling brands. Yeah, it looks like they have quite a few products. You know, on normal e-commerce sites, they're going to have a lot of reviews on their best-selling brands. So this doesn't have a ton of reviews, only like one review on a few products. So that's, who knows if that's actually a best-selling brand or not. Kind of hard to say. Let's go back. Let's check out this one. Another one by Aspen Home. This one's by Sunny Designs. And I recognize this brand. This is a dropshipping brand, so Sunny Designs is definitely a good one. And they got a bunch of reviews here. So that's a good sign. So yeah, Sunny Designs is definitely one you'd want to go out and try to get, you know, first for your store. They got a bunch of different things here. I think it's mostly, let's see, like breakfast, corner bench, nooks. So it's kind of like dining. I noticed they had like some bar stools and stuff, home bar. So it's like home bar dining kind of furniture. But again, they have lots of different categories here. You can see one of the difficult things about the furniture niche is that you're going to run into brands that just sell tons and tons and tons and tons of products. As you can see here, items out of a total of almost 1,200 products. So one of the best ways that you can then go about finding more competitors once you've found a website like this is to determine what one of their best-selling brands are. Take one of their best-selling products. So if you can sort by bestsellers, and it already did. So let's just assume this is a bestseller. Is that you can then take this entire thing here. So usually it's the entire product name. You're going to plug it back into Google, and you're going to include the brand name in it. And if there is a SKU number, you'll want to include that as well. I see an ID. I don't know if that's a SKU or not. SKU numbers are set by the manufacturers, not by the retailers. Sometimes the retailers create their own SKUs, but we're just going to include that anyways for now and just see if it's possible it's the actual SKU number. But this will give us hopefully a list of more stores. Again, we want niche stores, ideally Shopify only stores that are dropshipping, that have more, one-stop bedrooms maybe. Furniture Time. Yeah, okay. So we only found a couple, but that's fine. So let's try that. Okay. Another thing, of course, you can do is look at the first listings on Google Organics, Furniture Pick. I think we were just looking at that store. It's going to also usually have brick and mortar. I mean, every supplier is going to have a mix. Furniture Cart. But again, if you usually just look at stores based on their name, like furniture, the niche, it comes first and then the branding word comes after that, you're going to be able to find some online retailers because almost all online retailers are going to brand themselves that way. Just to kind of make it clear, like you don't really want to extract suppliers from stores that have physical locations, just because generally speaking, a lot of the suppliers are not going to be offering dropshipping accounts. They're not going to dropship for you. They're only going to provide it. So free shipping available in, okay. Clearance Center. I don't know, that might not be a showroom, that might not. I don't think these guys have a showroom. Featured brands, kind of similar to the other website we saw. So yeah, I think these guys are online only. I don't think they're on Shopify. They're not. But they sell multiple brands. Looks like they're online only. So here's another store you could potentially extract from if you want to do furniture. Let's see here. Let's try One-Stop Bedrooms and see if that was a dropshipper or not. I already see an address right there, so I'm assuming they have a showroom. It's kind of like Walmart style store. Yeah, no, they're not on Shopify. I think they're online only though, because I don't see any showroom right away listed. But it's definitely an older retailer. So they might have brands that you would never be able to get. But then again, it doesn't really hurt to try. So, it's great to have these huge lists of suppliers, because all you got to do to find a supplier, like I know these guys Dropships do a modern, because I've done this stuff before, but you just type in their name into Google, you go to their website, and then you find their like dealer application form or a contact form. Some of them are going to sell direct, right? So you're going to deal with like a whole e-commerce website, but you can find their contact info here. Of course, you can call them anytime. Ask to talk to their dealer application, department. But yeah, become a dealer. So you're always going to want to find like a become a dealer form. This is the best thing you can do, is just fill this out and then wait a day and call them to follow up on it, and then email them to follow up as well. So that's how you get you get suppliers. Yeah, so homelivingfurniture.com. This looks like a dropshipping store. So we found one. We found another, furniturecart.com. Let's try. So onestopbedrooms.com. That's also. Okay, we already looked at Furniture Cart. Let's try American Furniture Warehouse and just see AFW if they have a storefront or not. Okay, right off the bat, in the header, there is no... Oh, yeah, here it is. Choose a store. See? So whenever they have storefront locations, you're going to definitely want to not extract from them. A lot of the suppliers are only going to sell to them. So don't extract from that one. I think Furniture Time, I'm not sure if we looked that up or not. So let's search Google for Furniture Time. This is the last one. All right, so let's see. Shop by brand, contact us, free delivery, location. Yeah, so they have a physical storefront, it looks like. They even have a map and everything. So I definitely would advise you not to extract from this store. They probably have some sort of physical storefront. And again, especially in the furniture industry, when they have a physical storefront, not only are you going to be able to get suppliers that won't sell to online-only retailers, but you're also going to get better prices. And, it's just, the furniture niche is really messed up. The margins are really high, which is awesome, but the competition is absolutely ridiculous and insane. And it's almost impossible to compete online, because you're dealing with all these, competitors. People can easily go to like any furniture store in their local city, right, and just buy some kind of like alternative furniture piece. But that doesn't mean that you can't compete. It just means it's difficult to. And so if you're a good marketer, you can definitely compete in this niche. Just know that you're going up against a ton of different competitors that have a huge advertising budget. And then the next thing is that you want to try to carve out a specific niche. Like, let's look at this store, Home Cinema Center. So like home cinema would be like, for example, like you ever see those like really rich people's houses, like pimped out houses where they got, home theaters, and they got home theater seating. Home theater seating is a very specific little sub niche within, the greater home niche and furniture niche, right? So, these guys are going to be focused on theater seating probably, whereas, other stores not. These guys also are going to have other categories too, because why not? Probably the same suppliers sell other products, so they just add them. Even things like, what was the one I saw that was funny right now? Yeah, one wheel, remote controls. But yeah, so a lot of like AV stuff, audio, video, and theater seating. I've sold these before. They're like 40-50% profit margins, amazing margins. There's definitely suppliers. There's definitely tons of products you can sell in them. So it's not a terrible thing to get into. You're definitely going to want to sell projector systems and other products that go along with it. But home theater could be a really great little sub niche to grind into, with a niche store. So you're not just like broad everything in the home, and then you get kind of like distracted and lost and can't figure out which way to go and what to focus on, because you're just one person building a business. But yeah, these people are pretty obviously online only. HomeCinemaCenter.com. You can see here they have just a small list of brands here. Of course, this is within the, just the theater seating category. But I guess if we go to theater, they probably have more brands listed. You can use these little like buttons up here to go back and forth. And yeah, sometimes you get like on these collection pages, their category pages, they'll have like lists of the brands that they sell. So Liberty, Jackson, Home Elegance, Parker House, Coaster, Cat Number. These are going to be dropshipping brands because they're online only, right? So you can pretty much assume that all of these are dropshipping brands. See Sunny Designs again. Magnuson, Liberty, Furniture of America, Cat Number, Acme. Definitely all dropshipping brands. All right, guys. So we already found, 3 or 4 different niche sites: Furniture Cart, Home Living Furniture, One Stop Bedrooms, and Home Cinema Center. There's tons more you can do. Definitely get out there and do it. Furniture is a huge category. One I did in the appliances niche was Home Outlet Direct, and I think they have some fixtures and things like that on their website too, so you could look at these guys as well, but that's kind of a separate thing. Furniture is kind of its own, entire different world. And again, there's subcategories. So get into subcategories, choose, maybe if you like wine specifically, you get into like wine fridges and wine racks. Maybe if you like beer, you can get into like home bars, stuff like that, game room stuff. Just do like an outdoor furniture site. I really suggest starting smaller and then building as you go. Don't start broad because you're going to get so lost in just building out your demo store and then uploading products that, it's just going to create so much extra time and effort. Also, keep in mind, high ticket dropshipping has changed a lot. There's a lot of scammers these days. It's very difficult sometimes to get suppliers that are going to accept business credit cards right away. So it's better in the beginning if you have at least $5,000 or $10,000 up front that you'll be able to use to pay for your cost of goods sold. Because some, especially for businesses that are not based in the U.S., if you're based in Canada or outside the U.S. and have like a virtual office in the U.S., oftentimes they're going to require you to pay upfront for the products using a wire, like an actual like wire instead of like an American-based credit card. But sometimes not. So, it just really depends. It's good to talk to suppliers, obviously, and try to work it out so that you can prepay using a business credit card in the beginning. And if you talk to them, build trust, it's likely you'll be able to get that account set up with them. So, but yeah, hopefully, it's not too difficult to get started. I mean, with this kind of stuff, there's a lot of different things you can do. So, just have some fun with it. Let me know if you have any questions, and, always happy to help. Get into the full membership. If you're not already, get into the Discord. You can ask me anything, anytime in there. And with that, I do offer private coaching as well. Go check out the things available on Patreon. And then links are in the description for Calendly. You can go book a call on my calendar for private coaching. And also, I do Google Ad Management Services. So if you want me to help with your Google shopping ads, I can help you with that as well. Google Merge Center is being very difficult these days, getting new stores approved. So good luck with that. But if you need ideas or need help, you can definitely book a call, and I can try to help you there as well. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one.